Hey, this is Rick Brandenburg for Turf Bugs and Rock and Roll, and I want to talk about an event that took place 2 weeks ago when we finally show this video, and that was the extreme bitter cold, especially in the central part of the United States. And I know some of you are saying, well, Rick, that certainly knocks your ship out of the water regarding global climate warming and all that sort of stuff, and no, it doesn't. What happened on 0.8% of the total surface area of the United States does not negate what's happening on the other 99.2%. But nonetheless, we had some extremely cold weather in the central part of the United States, record cold in many places, and already people are saying, hey, what's this going to do to insect populations, disease populations, weed populations as we go into spring and summer of 2021? And the answer, it stays consistent with what I usually tell you. I really don't know. What we do know is that when we have record cold temperatures, especially in the southern part of the United States, it's not used to that cold temperatures, it can impact insect populations. However, I can tell you without any shadow of a doubt, it's not going to eliminate insect populations. There are insect populations in Canada, Minnesota, Michigan, Maine, all those areas where it gets really cold, and some of them are the exact same species we see in the southern part of the United States. So it can impact it. One of the things that will modify that a little bit is many of the areas that had record cold had a layer of snow, which helps insulate the soil from getting at that same temperature. So it will have an impact. One of the things that I have seen impact the most when we have record cold temperatures in the south is the activity of fire ants in the springtime. It seems like many times they really knock them back and slow down the activity for a while in the spring. So it does have a negative impact. Things like mole crickets and grubs, I don't think we'll see any negative impact on that. Will it affect the timing? No. The weather in March and April is going to affect the timing. So the reality is a lot of times we really don't have good answers when we have this record cold because we only see really cold temperatures once every so many years or so many decades. So we don't have a large database by which to build our knowledge and say, well, this is what we're going to see. And even if it happened 10, 12 years ago, a lot of factors may have been different, which will confound seeing some sort of consistent result. So just know that because we had this record cold temperatures, insect populations are not going to go away. The level may be reduced a little bit. The timing may be delayed a little bit, but I assure you that they're going to be everywhere just like they are at all times. And the bottom line is you just need to get out and check and monitor and see when the activity begins and where they are and what the populations are like. So don't think you're going to get a year off from pests. It's not going to happen despite the cold temperatures. Stay warm. Look forward to talking with you again soon.